my son plays soccer, and I wanted to be involved, and I wanted him to have good memory of his dad coaching the team and being involved in his activities. And some of the boys, it's kind of funny because I told them that every year, this is my last year, but I'm having so much fun with all the boys. And there's some of the boys who grew up with us for all 6 years, and we played together. So I think we have that family environment. So I'm really happy and excited about that.
Northern Virginia, it's so much more competitive because there's so much more volume. There's so many more players here. In North Carolina, some of the leagues were co-ed leagues because you just didn't have enough kids to fill teams. So you'd have a U13 boys and girls team. So you had boys and girls playing together on the same team. Here, they don't do that because there's so many kids, you don't have to.
I wish I saw more soccer in the schools, in Fairfax.
School does not do enough about soccer because there's no real soccer at school. So this is the only way for the kids to play, and it's really, really important.
I think that's where the weakness is, if I may, especially towards soccer. There is so much of resources allocated at the level of the schools. So I'm sure the schools could do a lot better in terms of furnishing additional resources, putting the fields to better use for kids to be able to have an opportunity to play soccer and then be able to compete.
I know in the high school level, athletics is big. They have an athletic program, but in elementary and junior high, they don't. So a lot of the parents, like myself, have to depend on the leagues, like the SYC and Fairfax and other leagues out there. So nothing is free. In high school, it's all paid for, so you pay little for gears here and there. But yeah, the younger sports, I don't think there's any movement in terms of elementary schools, like sponsoring the teams or anything like that. So I think that would be good to see. But in America, soccer is still young. It's all football, basketball, and baseball. And soccer is down in the weeds. So I think that's the reason why. Let's keep the same D that we had right before we started, right? When they were young, you have so many players who are excited about playing soccer. And then as they get older, they turn to different sports. They turn to football, they turn to basketball. But I think, since 6 years ago, I've seen a lot of kids staying in soccer. And that means it's just the quality of soccer play is gonna grow. Because kids been playing since they're 6 and 7, so as they get to the next level, their skill sets are improving. And I'm hopeful, and I'm seeing a little bit of improvement here and there.
I didn't grow up playing soccer. Jesse has the soccer background. He has a lot of the knowledge. I grew up playing team sports, baseball, football, wrestling, but never soccer. As a kid, for me in the late 70s, it wasn't that popular. You had the New York Cosmos and Pele, but that was really about it. But now you start seeing, all of the TV stuff. Even you're getting Premier League games from England, you're playing Bundesliga games out of Germany, you're playing. So, the kids get to see top-tier football, soccer, football, but they get to see that, and even a practice, they talk about who they want to emulate and what teams they follow and what teams they like, but you see that passion built. And, we're talking, from when they're 9, 10 years old, they follow these clubs, they've got the trading cards. Where I had baseball cards as a kid, they've got Champions League cards, with Ronaldo and Messi and, all these famous soccer players. So, for me, though, the knowledge piece is all Jesse. I support him any way I can. I do a lot of the conditioning stuff, making sure the boys are fit and, ready to run. And, we finished strong. We've had some close games where we get to the second half and we just outrun them. They start to tire, and because of the work we've done, our kids are ready to go.
Good idea. I told myself that I'm committed to U13, but we love this league, the Suburban Friendship League, where we're not just competing against SYC, but we're competing against Prince Williams and other leagues out there. So it's exciting. So who knows? If I don't coach, Coach Mike's gonna coach. So I'm hopeful our team could stay together.
He keeps saying that, and I understand, as the kids get older, they start moving into where they'll play for the schools they're in, whether they're at South County or they're at Lake Braddock, but as they move up, they'll get pulled into those systems. And at that point, we've lost our kids. You know, our sons will move on.
No, especially I have trouble imagining him giving up on this team now.